Okay, so it's looking like we're going to be trading in the ST today. So I want to make sure that I clean up the wheels first. They have been plastid-dipped, and it was probably about 4 years ago when I did it. So I want to try and clean this up. I've been watching videos on YouTube and looking at forums, like I always say I do, to see the best way to get this off. So let's go ahead and see how well any of these methods work. Okay, so right now what I had done is I just took some AutoZone brake cleaner and wiped it down the center of this wheel. You can see it kind of gummed it up a little bit, but what it did was it made it easier for me to roll that edge right there, and all of it's peeling off pretty easily right now. When I did this at the time, I put it on there pretty uniform. I put on 4 layers the way that they suggested on dipyourcar.com. But for being 4-year-old plastid-dip, come off relatively easy. So I should probably just go to AutoZone and get more of this stuff, because this can is pretty much empty. And as you can see, I'm dipping it upside down and get every last drop out of it I can. But for those of you who don't know me, even though I might have some fun toys, I'm actually really cheap when it comes to everything else. Okay, so what I'm using right now that is taking it immediately off, gasoline. Alright, so we have some Prep All wax and grease remover. I sprayed that on one of the sections of the wheel, and it actually worked out pretty good. So as you can see, it's actually coming off pretty good. Is it as effective as the brake cleaner? No, it doesn't work nearly as fast, but it does work. So the carb and choke cleaner, does it work? Yeah. Again, not as effective as the brake cleaner. So one thing that I found out is the easiest thus far is using this Gunk Engine Bright gel. I spray it on the wheel, and then what I do from there is I use this Black Magic spoke cleaner, and I rub that within the spokes, and it gets all of it out. I'm still peeling off as much as I can by hand, and then I go back through with the scrubber, and then I get out in the crevices. And it cleans it out real good. This is the new vehicle that we got. It's a 2018 Ford F-150 XLT. We didn't want to go with a Lariat because we didn't want to pay the extra several grand for leather and a few other options. The XLT is very compatible with the Lariat. You know, of course, you don't get your leather and things like that, but we still got center shifter, still got the touchscreen navigation. The gauges are exactly the same. Also, lead foot is a color that doesn't come in the Lariat and above, and we really like this color, so we went ahead and got this. We did get rid of the ST and the Explorer both. Right now, I mean, you guys saw the driveway in a previous video. We have way too many cars. So this did 2 things. One, help keep costs down because we don't need that many insurance payments and other payments. And then also now we can start towing stuff because the other F-150 isn't ready yet to start hauling stuff around. So we'll be able to put a trailer on this, be able to take the cars out to the track and do things like that. Also, we got a bed now where we can toss a bunch of tires in there and be able to use this thing effectively for the weekend. You know, also got the family, so you're able to toss all the kids and everything in the back. So I think this is going to be a better fit for us. The Explorer was nice, had the third row seating, but the thing with that was we hardly ever used it. We did use it a couple times at the track and it wasn't horrible, but we're definitely going to get more use out of the truck. We went with the 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine because it will haul more, it's a little bit better on gas, and it's got better pickup now than what the V8 does. So that's also a plus. I'm very happy with this truck. We're going to keep this truck. You're not going to see us trading in anything else. So we're here with the F-150. We're there with the RTR. These are our dailies. So that will give us time to work on now the Mini, the engine in, so I need to start shopping around for parts, start getting that stuff together so we can work on that. The drift stang is still for sale, so we can get that out so I can work on the Mini, and then after the Mini, then it's working on the new drift car. So the only other thing that I could see really going at this point is maybe the motorcycle, because I do need to get something bigger, but I don't know. We'll see. So this is shorter than our normal Thursday videos. We do have some drift events coming up this month. We have both San Antonio and the Club Loose event, and then we also have Lone Star Drift here in Houston, which is going to be at the local police academy. Then we're also going to have an autocross probably sprinkled in there somewhere soon. So we're going to have a lot of stuff at the track coming up. So this is just kind of to show you guys the new ride, let you know what moved out of the garage to make space for this, and then I guess we'll see you next Thursday. What's up, girl? Your mom says I'm not allowed to embarrass you, so I'm not going to. If somebody wanted to pay me 25 grand for a nut, I'd give them both. I'd even give them a little bit of the foreskin. I don't give a shit.